17 fascinating facts about Mohenjodaro and Indus Valley, a civilization far ahead of its time. In the late 1820s, a British explorer in India named Charles Mason stumbled across some mysterious ruins and brick mounds, the first evidence of the lost city of Harappa. 30 years later, in 1856, a railway engineer found more bricks which were carted off before continuing the railway construction. In the 1920s, archaeologists finally began to excavate and uncover the sites of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. The long forgotten Indus Valley civilization had at last been discovered. Thousands of years ago, the Indus Valley civilization was larger than the ancient civilization of Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. Many of its sprawling cities were located on the banks of rivers that still flow through Pakistan and India today. Here are a few mind-boggling facts about this civilization. Number 1. Oldest in the world. Scientists from IIT Kharagpur and Archaeological Survey of India ASI have recently uncovered evidence that the Indus Valley civilization is at least 8,000 years old and not 5,500 years old, as earlier believed. This discovery, published in the prestigious Nature Journal on May 25, 2016, makes it not just older than the Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilization but also the oldest in the world. Number 2. Mohenjo-daro and its Great Bath. Mohenjo-daro translates to the Hills of Dead or the Mound of Dead in Sindhi. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, a watertight pool perched on the top of mound of dirt, is enclosed within walls of baked brick. This bathing pool suggests that the Harappan valued cleanliness. There are even small changing rooms surrounding the Great Bath with an attachment bath area in each room. Number 3. An undeciphered script. The most intriguing of all undeciphered script in the world. The Indus script is made up of partially pictographic signs and various human and animal motifs that include a puzzling unicorn. These have been found inscribed on miniature steatite seals, terracotta tablets, and occasionally on metal. Linguistic experts and scientists have been trying to decipher this challenging script for decades, as it could hold the key to the secret of mysterious culture. Number 4. Great granaries of Harappa. Evidence of several granaries, massive building with solid brick foundation and socket of wooden superstructures have been found in excavation of Harappa, Mohenjo-daro and Rakhigarhi. All the granaries were built close to the riverbank so that with the help of boats, grains could be easily transported. The great granary at the Harappa also had a series of working platforms with circular bricks nearby that were probably used to threshing grains. Number 5. World's earliest known dockyard at Lothal. A vital and thriving trade center of Indus Valley civilization, Lothal had the world's earliest known dockyard, spanning an area 37 meters from east to west and nearly 22 meters from north to south. The dock connected the city to an ancient course of Sabarmati River, which was the trade route between Harappa cities in Sindh and Saurashtra Peninsula. In those days, the surrounding Kutch desert of today was a part of Arabian Sea. Number 6. Fire altars of Kalibangan. Kalibangan, which literally means black bangles, lies along the left bank of dried up bed of river Ghagar in Rajasthan. Other than giving the evidence of the earliest flawed agricultural field even revealed through an excavation, Kalibangan also has the several fire altars which suggest that the Harappan believed in ritualistic worship of fire. Number 7. A game like chess. Evidence suggests that the people of Indus Valley civilization loved games and toys. Flat stones with the engraved grid, marking and playing pieces have been found, which shows that the Indus people may have played an early form of chess. Dice cubes with the 6 sides and spots have also been found by archaeologists, which suggests that they may have invented the dice too. Number 8. Town planning. A well-planned street grid and an elaborate drainage system hint that occupants of the ancient Indus civilization cities were a skilled urban planner who gave importance to the management of water. Wells have also been found throughout the city, and nearly every house contains a clearly demarked bathing area and a covered drainage system. Number 9. Urban life. The city prosperity and the stature are evident in the artifacts like beads, jewelry, and the pottery recovered from almost every house, as well as the baked brick city structure themselves. Not everyone was rich, but even the poor probably good enough to eat. The cities lack ostentatious building like palace and the temples, and there is no obvious central seat of government or evidence of ruler. Also, the lack of many weapons shows that the Indus people had few enemies and that they preferred to live in peace. Number 10. A love of fashion. The most commonly found artifact in the Indus Valley civilization is jewelry. Both men and women adorned themselves with a large variety of ornament produced from every conceivable material, ranging from precious metal and gemstone to bone and baked clay. Excavated dyeing facilities indicate that cotton was probably dyed in variety of colors. Use of cinnabar, vermilion or calarium as cosmetics was also known to them. Number 11. Intriguing figurines. Terracotta steatite and metal figurines of girls in dancing pose shows the presence of some dance form as well as a skilled craftsmanship. The most interesting and famous figurines recovered from Indus Valley's excavation are the bronze dancing girl, the steatite beard priest king, and the terracotta wheel cart. Number 12. Trade without money. The seals and weights recovered from the ruins of several Harappan cities suggest a system of tight controlled trade. Trade through barter, not money, was very important for the Indus civilization, and their main trading partner was Mesopotamia. There is evidence that the people in Mesopotamian cities like Urk owned distinctively Harappan luxury goods such as beads, pottery, weapon, and tiny carved bones. Number 13. The seal of Pasupati Mahadev. Thousands of engraved seal and amulets have been discovered from Harappan sites, usually made of steatite, agate, chert, copper, faience, and terracotta. A famous seal displays a figure seated in a posture reminiscent of lotus position and surrounded by animals. It depicts a revered deity of Indus culture, Pasupati Mahadev, who is considered to be the precursor to the Vedic god Shiva. Number 14. Worship of Mother Goddess. It is widely accepted that the Harappan people worshipped a mother goddess in addition to other fertility and a phallic symbols. The recovery of large number of mother goddess figurines from almost every excavated site suggests that mother goddess worship or the fertility cult was worshipped and popular in the civilization. Number 15. Strange burials. The evidence of disposal of the dead at Harappa is quite unique and interesting. Excavation has yielded 57 burials of different types in which bodies were disposed of in brick-lined rectangular or oval pits cut into the ground along with the grave goods such as jewelry, seals, and the potteries. In Roper, a man was found buried with a dog. Number 16. Mysterious massacre of Mohenjodaro. Excavation down to the street of Mohenjodaro revealed 44 scattered skeletons sprawled on the street as if doom had come so suddenly they could not even get their houses. All the skeletons were flattened to the ground, including a father, a mother, and a child, who were found still holding hands, lying in the street in contorted position. with a layer of rubble, ash, and debris. Archaeologists have concluded that these people all died by violence. But what caused the violence still remains unexplained. Number 17. Decline and decay. Archaeologists have long wondered about the sudden decline of Indus Valley civilization. There is no convincing evidence that any Harappan city was ever burned, severely flooded, besieged by an army, or taken over by force from within. It's more likely that the cities collapsed after natural disaster or after river like Indus and the Hakkar changed their course. This would have hampered the local agriculture, economy, and the civilization importance as a center of trade. The continuing excavation and anthropological work have the potential to lend more insight into the disappearance of their enigmatic civilization. So guys, these are the 17 major and important facts of Mohenjo-daro. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification on time. Thanks.